Hey guys, Zyke here, and welcome back to another episode of Cave Factory with me. Hello. I think I fixed the mistake. Maybe. I did refine it a little bit. So last time we were working on this machine that almost destroyed everything that I own. Not really, but I was scared it was. And I think I figured out my problem. First of all, I need to have the items in my inventory. That might help a little bit. Here we go. So I believe, alright, so what I wanted to do originally is have it where it would self-power, or once it's together, it would power itself, and essentially that won't happen. Because what happens is when this machine is completely assembled using the card assembler, you can't actually, I can't open this because there's a roof, but you can't actually access any of the inventories and such, and I think the same applies to the minecart with the furnace. It just will not act like a furnace is actually there. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I put the furnace here, turn this on so it'll assemble once it goes through, power it, and then just let it go. And see how that works. So hopefully there's no monsters back there because I haven't bothered to look. I believe I have all of the minecarts in here. Actually, let me double check. Not minecarts, rails. Yeah. So let's try it. But I did fix it a little bit, so now this is up here. I do have this crystal chest, because I did realize, actually, while it's mining, it's just scooping the items into the chest that was here. I assume this will work, because it glued. I'm just not sure how well Create works with mods that are not Create or normal Minecraft, so we're about to find out. It's stuck. But will it stay stuck is the question. I just needed more space, that's why I'm hoping it'll work. If not, I can just make this a double chest instead. But yeah, and then I took away the hopper because it just won't work the way I want it to. So it should work, hopefully. So do this, turn this on, and I realized why it turned. Apparently, whichever way you power or look at the minecart with furnace while you're powering it, it'll turn that way. This is a normal Minecraft mechanic I was not aware of, so... Alright, let's hope it works. Oh. It's going! Okay, and I believe, because I looked it up with the minecart should go for 3 minutes or so. And I believe that this chest is working since it's not doing anything, it's not dropping anything, so, I'm going to block this up just in case there's going to be some monsters that spawn, and we'll check back on this at the end of the episode. Get that back. Alright. Okay, I'm glad that that works. Because I was testing it kind of, but I also was scared that it, like, would randomly break magically, because that's my luck. Anyway, so I worked on that for a little bit, and then I also was working on a building for us to put our Create stuff. So if we go ahead and look over here, I actually don't have any of the Create machines over here. And if there's zombies that fall over here, ignore it. I have the machine on, but I learned that if I walk away, it doesn't spawn them, so I haven't bothered to turn it off. Because I was collecting a lot of blood. Well, actually, I needed it for the rotten flesh, because I needed more wool for the Create windmill. So, yeah. So, that's the farm. But yeah, look up there. So I removed the pillar, because I decided it was stupid. Well, I more so removed it because once I put the building up, because I really like the building shape that I have up here, which you'll get a better look in a second, the pillar was completely blocking it. So I do still want a pillar, but I'm going to move it and just create it by hand instead of carving one out. And I think that might just be easier for me in the long run. Also, I am overrun by rabbits, and I'm not quite sure what to do about that. They keep spawning! But at least I have different kinds now. Or different, like, coats. So I don't know, they just keep coming, so... And they keep hurting themselves because it's a mountain. I'm not sure what to do about them. This one's gonna make it into the house. Oh, never mind. He's been hanging out on the porch for so long, I knew he was trying to figure out that pressure plate. Did I just hear a rabbit die, or did it just jump? I think it... Oh, you just... Buddy. Oh, he's gonna... Oh, I just watched him do that. That's sad. Almost fell. Well, I guess I'll put the rabbit in my fridge. And there should be also 2 chickens running around, because while I was doing the the zombies, a couple baby zombies spawned on chickens, and I was able to save the chickens. I'm just not sure where they went. Last I saw, one was over there, and I had 2 of them. And you know what? They could have despawned. But these guys haven't, so I'm not sure how that works. But yeah, back to the create building. So I have this. I don't have a roof on it because I built the wall and then didn't understand how to roof. I'll get that fixed at some point. But I do like the wall that I have going on because it's supposed to be more industrial, which I think I got, especially with the pillars. And it looks, or doesn't look a lot like the house, but I have the aspect of the normal scoria, not the dark one, with the pillars. And, of course, everything's oak wood. That just looks lighter, kind of like birch, because of the way that it's chiseled. But I like it, so I'm happy with it. And then I introduced some dark scoria and that sort of thing, so yeah. But right now I have it kind of going into the wall because I didn't have enough space. So if we walk into here, I dig in a little bit. This eventually all will be dug out, and the building will actually be its own central thing, but for right now I have it this way. But yeah, so ignore that. So I did set up a couple of the create items. So I have this big old windmill right here, which goes really fast because I created some more of these sails, which I can make even more because I can either expand outward or upward. But for right now, it does what I need. So right now I have it where it'll spin this mechanical belt, which actually goes into this rotation speed controller. And if you have the thing going through it, this does not speed up. It only speeds up what's on top, or slows down, or reverses, or whatever you want it to do. Which I thought was interesting, but actually is exactly what I needed. Because I didn't want this belt to go any faster. I only wanted it up here. So what this does is it spins the mechanical mixer and also the mechanical press. So when this is going, I can actually have these bits faster than I have any other bits, which is great because this needs at least 30 rotations per second. Minute. And right now I have it set to 32 because I can't get it to hit 30. It's either 28 or 32. I don't know why it does that, but yeah. So I have that. So this should function. I can also make it faster. I just have to be careful not to go too fast because then this will lock up due to stress. Which thankfully it doesn't break anything, or at least I haven't noticed it break. It just stops, and then I just turn it off. But then I have the belt going back here. Well, actually, you guys might want to look at this. I don't know if y'all would want it set up this way. So I have this going faster. It's connected to a vertical gearbox. I have connected 2 cogwheels that go over to the mechanical mixer. And then the basins below it. And behind it, from the mechanical mixer, I have another small cogwheel that goes up onto this mechanical belt, which goes over and down into this vertical gearbox, and then that powers the mechanical press. So if you wanted to do something like that, you could. I'm sure y'all know a very more simpler way, but this worked for me. But yeah, so I have the mechanical belt from the original machine going behind all of this, and then it's powering this for the deployers. I haven't tested this part yet, but I assume it works because it turns on. I just don't know how fast it is, and I don't think these belts will pick up whatever's on here. But yeah, so I just have it going in front for the belt. I have a piece in the middle that attaches to a large cogwheel, to a small cogwheel that's connected to 3 cogwheels in the back, so all of these will spin and do what they're supposed to do. And then I know the hoppers work. They'll go into there and go down. So this should work. It's not automatic. I know, especially with the, what was that thing that we made that one time? The precision mechanism, it has to go through 5 times. I don't have that part automatic. I could, maybe? I don't know. But I didn't think it was, like, that big of a deal, especially if I'm going to have to stand over here anyway when it's done, because I don't plan on having that automatic, because we don't generally use it very much. Because it's using the mechanical arm and the rotation speed controller, which I already have 2 of those, and I made a couple extra. And then also it's using a potato cannon and an extendo grip, both of which I don't think I need. So I have it, though, in case we're making other things. And then this will go back over here to this belt, and then it'll go into this rotation speed controller, which is for mechanical crafting if we wanted to use this big old machine for anything. I haven't needed to use it for a while, but I figured I might as well have it set up just in case we do need to use it for whatever reason. But I also have it attached to the rotation speed, so that way I can have it basically turned off. I can't make this 0. It goes 1 to -1. I wish it could turn off, but yeah. But I just put that over there just in case I put it over here. Because what I would have to do is, if I wanted this to be faster, is I'd turn that up, but then I'd have to turn this down due to stress. Or at least that's before I upgraded this, because I originally only had this 3 sails high, and now it's 6? Yeah. So I've doubled it. Whether that actually helps or not, I have no idea. But here, I'll just turn it on, y'all can see it working. See? No stress. So this is going, like I said, this should be fast enough. I haven't tested this part. If I do need to make it faster, though, I can, just because I can turn this up a little bit more. And then this is going, and then this is going slowly over here. So, like, it all works. I'm happy about it. Now, the only thing I don't know that will work is I've been wanting to use this sail to also put some machines over here, because this episode I want to start working on our automatic ore processing. Because I have a couple ideas of how we can do that. I just don't know if I could use this as well, or if that would be too much stress, or I did go ahead and make some otter wheels, and we can use that instead if we decide that that's more... if that's better. Wow, you can see on my map how far that went. I just was like, what's extending? Interesting. I wonder if that's where it stopped. It said say only 3 minutes for coal. That's just a little sucky, though, that... because, like, I couldn't put coal blocks in it, so I don't know if I could put... I don't know, maybe a lava bucket would work. I'm just a little confused to how minecart furnaces work, because in my head it should work like a normal furnace, because I know you can use coal blocks and you can also use lava, but I think when I looked it up, the minecart with the furnace only uses just plain coal, and you can only put, I think, 1 at a time. Otherwise, you'd have to chase it. I'm not 100% sure. But we'll check on that later. But I wanted to go ahead and start working on this a little bit, because I have a couple ideas how we're going to do it. The first thing is we're going to have to automate the automate not just the crushing process, but the cobblestone generation process, which is actually not going to be cobblestone, because apparently in this pack, unless I'm misremembering how cobblestone, or I'm going to say, no, I'm not misremembering this, it's a cobblestone generator. You can make a normal cobblestone generator with lava and water, but instead of cobblestone, it just makes stone, which is perfect because that's the only thing that you can use to make the, or when you break it, it gives you the different ores and such. And that's what I'm going to use, this small block breaker. I know that it talked about using pretty much only, well, it says mechanical ore processing with crushing, washing, compounding, nuggets, and ingots, products stored in correct purchase drawers. Once you have automatic cobble gen, make it filter ores and send them directly to ore processing. So I'm kind of trying to do this all at once, and it doesn't say it has to be only create, which is good, because, I mean, all of it is, except for the cobblestone, the cobble gen. I don't know why it's just a stone generator, but I want to say cobblestone generator. So, we need to somehow figure this out, and I'm going to have it all over here on this side, because this is pretty much all I need for create on this side. This is just going to be the automatic ore processing. And if I can do this, the hope is I would have a chute that comes down this side and goes straight down, and then I can have it go over into my normal storage area. That is the hope, at least. So, let's go ahead and figure out where to even begin, because I didn't even think that far. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and grab... I don't know why I'm hesitating on what stone to grab. Just grab the granite. Because this part's not gonna matter. And I think I'll worry about figuring out how this is powered later. Possibly. I don't know. Because first things first is the crushing wheel. And the crushing wheel gonna need shafts. I'm going to need a gear shift, I believe, because that'll make it a little easier for me. Because otherwise, I believe I would have to use a couple different gearboxes, and otherwise, I think just one gear shift would work, because it's going to... Here, let me demonstrate. Alright, you see how it's turning the same way? Slap a lever on that. See how it's turning a different way? With crushing wheels, they got to turn different ways, so that's why I wanted to use the gear shift. I think that'll work much better than having a couple different these things, gearboxes. So that's the hope. So what I'm going to do is we're going to need these chutes. We're going to need... Oh, I didn't make filters. So Create has filters. And I wanted to make a couple because I believe it says you can put it in a filter slot, and I don't know if chutes have filter slots. Do you have a filter slot somewhere? No, that's okay. I can use instead the... Oh, I didn't make those either. I don't know what I'm doing, apparently. Brass funnel. So we're going to need a couple brass funnels as well, but we're not, I'm just going to wait. All I know is that I have to have a barrel. I have to have a chute. A couple chutes. I'm eventually going to have to use some mechanical belts with the shafts. Yeah. So if we're going to keep this at the very bottom, I'm probably going to try and line it up, because never mind. I'm going to put a barrel about right... Well, how far do I have this from the middle? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, was it 4? It's 4 back. So, like, here. I believe. So I also have this 3 up. 3 up, okay. So I need this here, and I need to put a chute above it, so that way things can automatically go in there. So what I need to put above this is the crushing wheels. Yeah. So, and the crushing wheels are pretty tall. That might be too... I could probably do one lower than that. I'm trying to keep this as compact as I can without making it a problem. Okay. So, that's a shape. And then I would go ahead and put a gear shift like right here. Well, I don't know which way anything's going to be spinning quite yet. So actually, I'll ignore that until I can figure out what power is happening. And actually what I could do for now is I could put the belts. No. Never mind. No. So this will be at least the crushing part. So what I need above this is the automatic ore processing. Nope. Ore creation. So it's going to go above this. And I'll probably have a... Do I need a barrel above it? I could. I don't think I have to. But I'm going to. Well, actually, I have to be one more than that. Because I would need a chute below it. Okay. And I don't know why I'm using this when I obviously have scaffolding, but, you know, scaffolding. Scaffolding. Oh, words are hard. And then I think I need a chute above that. So this will just gonna hold things. I believe chutes just kind of go. I don't know if there's a timer. So this whole thing right here might just be useless, but you know. I'm doing it anyway. Or you know. Well, how does it... Crushers just go, right? Crushers just go. But I think I need this in order for it... Hang on. I have a lot in my brain. It's just a lot. Okay. So we're going to do this real quick. So right here is where the stone is going to have to be broken. And I'm putting a thing here. This probably won't stay granite. I'm just doing this so I can figure it out. Yeah. Do this, and then boop, boop. So this won't stay this way. Just be aware of that. But it's a plant. I knew it was dark. Also, I had an Enderman spawn on me because I didn't have this lit up for a while. It scared me because I'm not used to other beings here. And what I need is for... So this will be water here. I'll put water on this side. So this needs to go down. Oh, help. Hang on. So yeah, we'll do something like this. There we go. I'll have the small block breaker. No! Give it back. Thank you. I didn't realize it would do that. Is it because I was shifting? Yeah. So we'll do this, and then I believe... Lava should be fine. Lava should be fine. Just gonna do that. And then I'm going to take my water first. Lava. That made cobblestone. It literally made stone earlier. There's stone. Is it just a chance? I'm confused. Huh. I guess it's just a chance between cobblestone and stone. I'll still take that, though. That's not bad. Interesting. Okay. So that's that part done. I'll make it pretty later. So what this will do is it'll automatically break cobblestone. It just goes into my inventory because I have my magnet on. But what it should do is it'll break it. It should immediately fall into the chute. It goes in the barrel, which goes into this chute. And then it'll go into the crusher to be crushed. Now, what I could do... I don't think I can filter this. Because what I want to do, honestly, is it's going to make a lot of cobblestone. And I don't really want to crush the cobblestone. Because that won't do much. Because if I look at this and then go to crusher, all it's going to do is make me gravel. And I really don't need mass amounts of gravel like that. So what I want to figure out is how can I filter between here and have cobblestone. Can I delete it? Is there a trash can? There is a trash can. So I can make a trash can and it'll automatically go into that. Guess the ultimate trash can gets rid of everything. Anyway, and automatically go into that, but let everything else, like ores... Oh, it's probably going to also make other blocks as well, not just cobblestone. So I'm going to have to filter all of these different ones. And honestly just trash them. Because I don't believe I'm going to need all of them. Because I dig on my own a lot anyway. So anything extra I get from here I don't need. And then should automatically go down in here and crush, and then go into here. And then the idea from there is... I either am going to have to move this all up or dig down into the ground. We'll figure this out. Because what I've been wanting to do is we'll have the brass chute go into here, and then there'll be a mechanical belt right here, and then this will start feeding into the whole washing process. I think that's what I want to do. But we're going to have to end the episode. I can't. Why is thinking and talking hard? We're going to have to end the episode off here. So I think in between episodes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly make a trash can and figure out the filters a little bit to see if I can do that. And then possibly shift this up one so I can have the belt not in the ground. And then we'll go from there. All right. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any tips, tricks, or anything like that, please put it down in the comments below. I always greatly appreciate it. We're figuring this stuff out, and that makes me happy. I'm not putting a roof on this until I figure out how tall that's going to be. And then I'll do the roof then. But yeah, I think that's it. Alrighty, so I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.